Hello, all you amazing, wonderful people. Welcome back to our channel, Standalone Gaming. And today we're going to be playing some more Schedule 1. So welcome back to our storage room. We now made converted our hotel room to a storage room. And yeah, it looks pretty good so far. It's basically all we're going to use it for. And our bed. So now that we've done that, the goal for today's episode is basically building up product. So we have a bunch of product we have to build up. We're gonna have to go ahead and make sure we order another truck for that. But basically we're gonna be trying our best to get as much of this mega mix as possible. So far so good. I mean, it's not really terrible, but we do have to continue the process. So as of right now, we got plenty of product to go through. We got bricks over here. Got freaking 32 bricks that can go through over here, which is 320 because each brick is actually 200 times 20, 400. So it's actually 400 a brick. Crazy to even think about. But yeah, so for whatever reason, they've been offering me 200 per mega mix, and I'm not really sure why. So if we go check out, I know I already pointed it out before, but basically my suggested asking price is 165, and they've consistently offered me 200 plus. I could probably get more because I feel like, you know, I've done double before. But I'm pretty happy with 200, to be honest. So I'm going to keep letting them do 200 per, plus it's just a nice round easy number. And yeah, so basically goal for today, for this episode, is kind of sell as much as possible, accumulate as much as possible, so that way we can have, you know, decent amount of bricks. Excuse me, sorry. I think once we have enough bricks, maybe like 5 a piece, we'll start giving it to the dealers. For right now, I don't want to do that just because actually you could probably just give them 1 brick a piece. But yeah, anyway, regardless, that is our goal for today. You know what? I am going to do that. Let's go ahead and just take 1 of those bricks per dealer. And then that way they could start selling that as well. And that should get us even more money. And then, yeah. So to continue, our goal of this episode is basically going to be trying to purchase another property. So at least that is the plan. Are you out and about right now, buddy? You are. So let's go ahead and talk to you. Hey, get back here. No, no, no. Well, I didn't tell you to keep moving. There you go. You have one of those. Take that with you. So yeah, goals of this episode is basically buying a new property. I'm not sure if it's going to be a business or an actual property. I think we should do a property, but I think it also depends on a few factors, depending on how much money we can keep in the bank and so on and so forth. Because if we need more of our money in the bank, which, I mean, we're still kind of bottlenecked right now because obviously we have 20,000 in cash. And we also have 4,000 in the bank. So maybe we will focus on that. But yeah, that is our goal for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get through a bunch of sales, get through a few days, and kind of see where our money's sitting and consider purchasing a new property. I think I want to do a property just because I want to start a lab. And I think that's the goal for the episode. So I want to be able to build something, and I want to actually build it on my own instead of, you know, somebody else's stuff that I saw. So we're going to definitely be trying to figure that out in the future. So like I said, I'm going to go through and do a bunch of sales. Maybe I'll throw in a montage, not really sure. Maybe I'll just skip right to it. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and get all my money up, and I will be back shortly. All right, guys, real quick, I wanted to go ahead and purchase the off-road skateboard. As you can see, I moved my golden skateboard away from the put it in storage. We have the money for it, but I also want to kind of show you guys a little. Can we get in here? Oh, there we go. So if you come in after you purchase, you could see the pickpocket, right? So basically, if you press space right when it turns green here, well, he's gonna be mad at us. Get out. Investigating. So if you can steal the money back, it's pretty cool. Obviously we did not, but it'd be cool if you could. Just showing that you have the option. I'm not really like super worried about getting that money back. Once we make a counter offer, we're gonna do an extra 200 for an extra 1. I feel like it's worked out so far, so just kind of offer everyone 1 extra. He's offering 245, which is awesome. We're gonna counter offer though, add the 200 and do a mega mix. Schedule. Seems like it's working for everybody. And yeah, we're just gonna keep that going. Seems like everyone can at least afford 1 more than what they're offering, and we're just gonna keep it that way. But yeah, so I'm gonna get through all the sales, get through the day, get through all the launderings, and hopefully we can make some progress on a new business or property. All right, so quick before I get distracted, I wanted to point out the fact that you can actually drive over curbs now with this off-road skateboard, which is really cool. However, it's definitely not as fast as the golden skateboard. So if you're looking for speed, go for the golden skateboard. If you're looking for accessibility and being able to drive over corners and stuff, curbs and stuff, go ahead and take the off-road skateboard. I'm going to take the off-road skateboard. I'm just, you know, typically when I ride the golden one, even though it's nice and fast in a straight line, once I make a turn, I end up hitting a curb and coming to a complete stop anyway. So I feel like this is going to benefit me, at least in my gameplay. But yeah, I just started the laundromat and the post office. Looking pretty good. Let's go real quick, after this guy is done distracting me, go check how much the next property actually costs and how much we actually need to get in order to you know, buy a property. Also check the price of both, not the property and the business, and see where we're at. Need to know how much we actually need before I can actually, you know, make a goal, right? All right, so the barn is 25,000. The car wash is 20,000. I feel like we should go for the car wash first. Yeah, I feel like we should go for the car wash first, and that way we can launder more money. We're kind of in a position where we're making pretty good amounts of money, and we don't have enough to launder it. So if we can launder more, we can get to that 25,000 faster. I think that's the way we're gonna have to go, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna do the car wash first and then the barn, but we'll see how quickly we can get to 20,000 as compared to 25,000. I feel like, I mean, that's literally 1 day away from, because we can launder up to 6,000. That's literally 1 day away from this one. But if we can grab this one, and this allows us to launder 10,000 a day, we can literally get that in 3 days, that in 5 days, that in 5 days. You know what I mean? So it's kind of where we're at. I don't know if he just definitely tried to lock us in there. So yeah, one other thing while we're here right next to this, I found out that you can buy those. Remember I was talking about the safes? I'm pretty sure you can buy those safes in this area here. So we'll have to come back during the day at some point, but you can purchase safes and those wall shelves and then use those in the storage unit. So, but yeah, we're gonna get busy, get through the day, and I shall see you once we have a good amount of money. All right, so real quick, I noticed that we unlocked more customers. As you can see here, we got a potential customer, Lisa Gardner, Cranky Frank. We're gonna give them a sample of the Mega Mix for sure, and yeah, we're gonna get some more customers. Definitely a good time to do it. So let's go ahead and see what we can. 34% success. What? You're picky as fuck. You smoked the shit out of that, and you're like, that's not what I like. All right, whatever. Anyway, I thought that was a done deal, but she seems like she's gonna be picky. But we have her and obviously Crazy Frank. So we're gonna go ahead and try to grab Crazy Frank right now. Best way to get over there is to just run through the building. A building. Might as well complete this sale while we're here. 1, 2, 3. A boom. And Frank typically under the bridge here. Pretty sure he lives in this little tent area. What up, man? You want one of these? 86% chance. That's what I like to see. Nice. New customer from Frank, which unlocks 2 more customers. Actually, unlocked 3 more customers. You got 1, 2, 3 right there. So let's go ahead and finish these sales. And we have a bunch more stuff to bag up that we could sell. So we're definitely going to have to go ahead and do all that work. So I will bring you guys back in once we're ready to hand off these free samples and see if they are willing to obviously purchase from us. So, all right, so 2 fails. Go ahead and check out these other guys. They're all by the docks over here. We'll get them eventually. Maybe we'll make something specific just for them to like, and then we just sell them the Mega Mix anyway. See how it goes. Alright, so we need Marco Barone and Guinness a Barn. So I'm pretty sure this first guy is right down here. Potentially in this building. Maybe in the van? That's definitely not her. I don't see this other guy. I guess we'll have to wait for the daytime for him. This other guy is supposed to be over here. There we go. We got this guy at least. Ooh, he likes it. Nice. He's definitely a given. I was gonna say, if you don't fucking take that shit. So, this other guy is just kind of, says he's in the middle of the road here. I don't know if he's up top. Doesn't really seem like we can go this way. So, we might have to wait till the daytime to see if we can get this other guy. Unfortunate. So, but with that being said, we've been struggling to kind of keep our money up. So I think we will be purchasing the car wash next. And that will allow us to continue to launder this money. We're 30K in a positive for cash. We need to actually be able to launder it in order to make bigger purchases. So I definitely think the car wash is going to be first. And then I think we will purchase the barn. And then we can start producing, whatever you want to call it, even more product and moving on up. There we go. All right, so those are all taken care of. We can't deal to Frank until the AM, so we're gonna go ahead and run to our storage, sleep, and continue along. So I'll see you guys once we start making some more cash, and yeah. We're now Enforcer level 1, which unlocks the cauldron, which is very nice. New region unlocked, which is the docks, even though, oh, we must have leveled before we actually slept. It's just kind of showing us when we slept, because we already were kind of talking to these guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and deal to Frank. Frank, where you at? Oh my god, you're all the way over there, Frank, buddy. What are you doing? Since we slept, we should also be able to hopefully try to get more customers again. Alright, so we made it all the way over here. Let's see if we can get these two to be customers. Lisa. No, we can't do it to her. Hey, buddy, come back. Well, shit. Are you the other one I need, actually?
Sure, dude.
Oh, Javier. 77% chance of success. We'll see if that works. We got Javier. Yes, I know it's Javier. Please don't yell at me. Let's see if we can start doing 2 extra. Crazy? No thanks. So yeah, we'll stick to 1. There's a few people like Jess definitely can do 2. But yeah, we're gonna stick to just 1 apiece unless I know for sure that they can do 2. Frank is also one of those crazy bastards that does 2, so probably because he also got a $25 discount. Anywho, go back to this. We need to go ahead and see if we can get Marco real quick while he's there, and we gotta make sure that we can see if we can get Melissa Wood. Melissa Wood. Actually, we can't do Melissa Wood because we tried to do her last night as well. Can't do the first lady. We're not gonna be able to do her. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this Marco Brown guy. And last thing we do probably for this episode is making sure that we purchase the car wash. We'll have to go check our production, make sure everybody's producing right now. Where did this guy go? Is he the gas station dude? Or the mechanic? The cops right there. Come on, let me over. Of course. Is it the gas station guy? What the hell? Are you in the back? Let's make sure that we're getting these offers. Oh, it is the gas station guy. Or the mechanic. Oh, nice. We got that guy. So we're only missing... We got another potential customer now, actually. This guy right here.
Sure.
Excuse me, sir. 53% chance of success. Sorry, homie. Of course. So we need 3 more potential customers. Can't give any of them stuff till tomorrow. Again, we're just gonna keep stacking money. Hopefully we can purchase the car wash soon, because we're definitely gonna need the money. Go check on all our production, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. And yeah. Real quick after... Before I do that. Oops. Take care of that. Looked on my map here and we have a potential dealer, so I think we're gonna go ahead and go for that. Kind of weird though, because I feel like we don't have anyone friendly, and these other people aren't showing up on the map, so kind of weird if you ask me. So let's go ahead and see if we can talk to her. And of course we can't. I didn't think we could, but I wanted to point it out while we're here. Just shows up on the map. But the weird thing is, like, nobody else is showing up on the map. 'Cause I should have to talk to the one guy. That one guy should unlock more customers, but he's not on the map. So, really weird. But we'll just keep continuing. We got to keep depositing. We've been purchasing a bunch of stuff, so unfortunately it's like we're in a revolving cycle where we don't have enough money, and it just is what it is. Ooh, almost got caught there. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully eventually we'll have enough money to purchase the car wash. Because then we should really be able to launder a bunch of money. Hopefully it's more than like 6,000. I would be really kind of annoyed if it just bumped it up another 2,000. But yeah. Love Jessie, counter offer. She's going for 5, baby. Always takes it too. So we got all these orders in and ready to go. Everyone wants a little bit of something. We got a bunch of product coming. We packaged a bunch, and we also need to package some more. So let's go ahead and take care of that. We'll do all these sales. We'll see where our money's at, and move forward. Hey, thanks. I know a guy named Salvador can hook you up with cocoa seeds. Coca seeds. I'll give you the number. Sweet. So that means we unlock the dealer. Sweet. So we can start doing coca seeds. However, we're probably not going to do that until we unlock the docks here. So. How's your taste, huh? How's that knuckle sandwich taste? Yeah, take that. You know what else is going to happen? He just disappeared? Well, it's gonna shove you in the water, so yeah. Alright, so real quick, we came back. We're gonna go ahead and buy 2 safes. And we're gonna buy about 10 shelves. And I think that's it for now, so. In the future, we may be buying gold bars. Just to purchase them, because you can resell them typically for a little bit more money. So if we go ahead and check, we're on Saturday. Typically you could sell them on Thursday for the most money from what I've read. And yeah, so you can get, I think it's like an extra 2,000 bucks at least. We're not going to be doing that anytime soon, but for now we do need the safes, so we're going to go ahead and change the storage unit to safes and equip those wall shelves. All right, so we're finally here at Ray's Real Estate, and we have 21,000. So we're going to go ahead and purchase a business, purchase a car wash. Yes. And now we have a car wash. So with that being said, we have about 38,000 in cash that we need to launder. And then we have plenty enough money for the next property. We just have to make sure we launder it all. So we're not going to do it that way. So yeah, we're going to go check out the car wash, see what we could sell stuff for. Where's the car wash? Car wash is actually right there, so I'll have to check this out. Technically we're this guy's boss now, I guess. Alright, so here we are. Staff only. And kind of thought it was going to be 6,000, but this means we could do 12,000 per day. So it's going to be at least a minimum of 3 days. So yeah, we purchased a new property. We get to launder that money now as well. We have to launder through the laundromat. We have to launder through the post office. Hopefully maximizing every time and not making mistakes and clicking too fast, because, you know, that's what I like to do. But yeah, I think we made really good progress. Again, it's going to take another 2 days now, but it's going to take only 2 days compared to you know, how long it would have been. I feel like I played 5-6 days straight just to try to build up that cash, because I had to reinvest some of that money obviously every day into you know, stuff like this. So lately I've been pretty much just going and taking the van, and it makes it a little easier. So what I do is go to the secondary gas station up here, and it has a loading bay. So I've come up here past this guy. It's not curfew yet, so we're okay for now, but basically just park this van here, and then in the morning come pick up a load of the stuff that we need. So yeah, and as these guys have been kind of getting their reputation up with me, they've been definitely purchasing a much more. I'm selling up to 6 mega mix for certain people, and it's definitely been interesting to say the least. So definitely not complaining. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We purchased the car wash. That was one of our goals for today, and that'll allow us to quickly get to purchasing the barn next. And then once we purchase the barn, we'll go through and build a whole new setup for the barn. Probably either meth or coca leaves, undecided so far. But we have been off screen purchasing coca leaves or coca seeds. Reason being is because I know that once you first unlock a dealer, it makes it difficult to not only purchase the seeds, but you have to go through the dead drops and stuff like that up until a certain reputation. Once you reach the green reputation here, now you can talk to him or message him. Right, if we hit tab, we can go ahead and message this guy, and he'll let us actually meet up with him, which is a way better way to purchase these seeds. So we'll definitely have to do that at some point. But it took me 6 full stacks. I had to start out buying 5 at a time. It wouldn't allow you to have up to 10 with the amount that he allowed you to have. So had to do 5 at a time. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we got it done. So but with that being said, we got a lot done. We're making a lot of money. Literally, I've been spending money and still coming out to about 40,000 every night. Because I've been dropping a shitload of money in for the coca leaves. I've been dropping a shitload of money into the workers that we have for the lockers. I've been dropping a shitload of money into restocking, you know, Granddaddy purple seeds and fertilizer and all that other stuff for this bungalow, and then also obviously for the banana and cuke and all that other stuff for the mixing station. So definitely gonna have to restock here, it seems. So we'll have to order something. I mean, we have a full shelf here, but we definitely like keeping all of our shelves full here. Our backup's a little dry, so we'll have to purchase more fertilizer, and we'll take care of that probably tomorrow. I can go ahead and get it delivered, or not delivered, pick it up with the van. So I'm not sweating it right now. We got a bunch of launders going on right now. Once those finish, we'll be able to purchase all that stuff. But yeah, so that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm just kind of enjoying the playthrough, playing along with me. I've been really enjoying playing the game, so I'm win-win if that's the case. But if you have been enjoying yourself, please think about subscribing. It definitely genuinely helps me out. You know, push into making more videos. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care.